Jack Morris taking his warm-ups. He certainly has had more experience than John Smoltz. We'll meet the umpires here in a moment. Playable into right field. Shane Mack is there. And that's the way this one starts. Easy for Herbeck. 2 out.
He won all 4 of those games.
And he is 6-1 in postseason play during his career. Down in order go the Braves. There's John Smoltz, a 14-game winner during the season, but 8-1 after the All-Star game. Now game 7 of the series to add to the luster. And Smoltz is off on the right foot with a strikeout.
There have been 5 previous series in which the home team won each of the first 6 games.
Smoltz first put on the Atlanta uniform in '88 for a few games. Popped him up for an apparent second out, and who wants it? Somebody better catch it. There's the second out with Justice making the catch. It looked like Lemke was going to go to it, then Gant gave up.
Carlton Fisk home run against Cincinnati in game 6 of '75.
Back to John. No runners in the first. And he threw some nasty pitches indeed. Now it's Morris pitching to David Justice. Hit it hard, but right at Puckett, and it plays in front of him for a first base hit of game 7. Had to play deep with Justice up there, and David gets his 7th hit of the series. Almost had one there. Justice has shortened his lead. There he goes. And the runner will advance as Knobloch couldn't get it out of the glove immediately and had to go to first base for the first out of the inning.
I think Dave Justice pulling an Edwin Moses. He looked like a high hurdler.
High heat for the second strikeout. If he wins the series, he'll be able to buy a new car.
That's right.
Popped him up. Second baseman under it. Braves lead 1, no score after an inning and a half. But even that young fella knows the significance of this affair. Into short right, and Justice has it. 4 in a row, retired by the Atlanta hurler. And that's strike 3. That's 5 in a row by Smoltz, 2 on strikes.
We talked about the sweeping effect. Jim Cott commented on the sweeping effect.
First hit for the Twins. He's a good 2-strike hitter, Tim.
Yeah, he's a contact batter.
Up the middle, and Harper will stop. So 2 hits by the hitters, each with a 2-strike count. That ball is fair. Green to Smoltz, and we have a scoreless 2 innings as the Twins strand 2.
I guess most recently Bobby Richardson of the Yankees, Tommy Davis of the Dodgers.
to the second baseman, Knobloch.
1987, and he's lost 3 home games up here this year. Road games for him, but of course home games for the Twins.
Through the hole, and the 6th hit for Belliard in this series. 1 on, 1 out. Second hit for Atlanta to induce the double play ball from Lonnie Smith, who has other ideas. Off the glove, and good reaction by Belliard. He's at second with 1 out.
It's exactly what it was too, Jack. Reactions, great instincts by Belliard.
Lonnie Smith joins Rafael Belliard on base. Into short left field. Gladden cruises to it. 2 out. They got a tough one there. 2 on, 2 out. He's a first ball fastball hitter. And a shortstop. Force out, and Atlanta leaves 2. They've left 3. We'll return to the Metrodome after this message and a word from your local station. Pendleton scoops. 1 out. Let's go back 31 years and take a trip to Old Forbes Field in Pittsburgh. He'll get more than 1. Into right field. Justice is there. 2 out. The runner tags. Goes to third. We have 6 more innings to go of torture and pleasure.
That's how he got ahead of Justice, but that 0-2 pitch was close.
And he gets him out. And that for Jack Morris, his 3rd strikeout. We'll hear from Jim Cott.
Very tight zone.
David Justice wasn't pleased with that fork ball from Morris either.
Here's Bream to the opposite field. Chased by Gladden. He's there. Fair ball, 2 out. That off-speed pitch from Jack Morris, we clocked at 63 miles per hour. Justice and Belliard, a walk to Lonnie Smith. Well hit into the gap, and Gladden can't catch it. And a 2-out double for Brian Hunter. Hunter gets his 4th hit of the series. That ball is caught by Mack. A well-hit ball by Olsen. And we're still scoreless, and now Atlanta has left 4. But he's a big threat. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Herbeck says it hit him, and he goes to first base. Here comes Bobby Cox out to argue. I don't think Olsen is really arguing. They have their leadoff man here on base in the 4th. Here comes Hunter from deep left. 1 out.
World Series game, 283. I don't know how many years that covers.
A little pop fly behind second, might drop. Justice with a good play, held onto the ball. That's the 2nd out, and Justice has done that frequently here in postseason. think this game is going to be decided. We have played 4 innings. There is no score. And another hit for the little guy. That is number 10 for Lemke. And it marks the 2nd time in the game the Braves have put their leadoff man on base. Play will be to first, and Herbeck takes the throw.
There are a lot of ways to sacrifice successfully.
But the man of the moment for the Braves is Lonnie Smith. And he bunts. And the play by Pagliarulo, safe. 1st and 3rd, 1 out. Popped him up for the 2nd out. Shortstop wants it. And has it 2 out. So Pendleton leaves them. Still a hold against him, and they might try a pickoff play. Runner going. Strike. 4 strikeouts for Jack Morris and the Braves. Hits it deep into center. Gant back at the track. He's there, and he made the catch. Well, here's everybody's good friend Ernie Harwell with his World Series fondest memory. Allowed 3 hits. Walked none. Struck out 3. And he gets another strikeout. That's his 4th. 2 gone in the inning. And a 1-out double in the 3rd. Up the middle. Nothing doing. His 2nd hit. And the 4th of the night for the Twins.
When you do that, you have to do that every time. See the arms away from the body?
Into center field for Gant. Now we have played 5 scoreless innings, and we'll return to the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome after this message and a word from your local station. Leadoff hitter in the 6th. Justice in the hole. Hits it to Herbeck. To the pitcher.
Ken Herbeck says he plays first base.
Atlanta has left 6. They have 5 hits and a walk. Bream hits it to Herbeck. Into center field, Puckett coming. He's there. And the Braves have gone 6 innings without scoring a run. Puckett will lead it off. He walks Puckett to start the 6th. That's the first walk by the Atlanta hurler. Into center field, Gant. Runner tagging at first. Gant holds him there. So Herbeck couldn't move him along. To Bream, throws to second, gets 1 and gets the return. Folks, this game is going to be decided late, isn't it? At this point, Jack Morris has retired 5 in a row. Got Olsen, change speeds and count. 5th strikeout for Morris.
Morris with the fastball, the high fastball, the splitter, an occasional slider.
Lemke into center field, and Puckett waits. 2 out. 7 in a row by Morris. Let's hear from Jim Cott.
And a lot of pitchers don't get that pitch anymore. Those pitches above the waist.
And then he got it. 6 strikeouts for Morris. He's retired 8 in a row. Middle of the 7th inning, 7th game, no score.
Throwing so hard, you find the infielders off the lines. There you see Terry Pendleton. It's an indication of how hard he's throwing.
And he's in the right spot. Nice going, Tim. There's 1 out. He was in the right spot.
Now, when you're throwing that hard, then your infielders...
One of the 4 gathered by the Twins tonight. 1 for 2. He's a threat. He bunts. Pendleton with a tough chance. Excellent 2 out. What a play by Terry Pendleton. He was playing as deep as we had just shown you, yet made the play on Shane Mack. Doing a lot of head shaking this evening. 3-1 the count. To Pendleton again. He threw out the side. We're going into the 8th inning. Isn't this something? 7th inning. 7th game. No score. It did not pay off. That's going to drop. I think it does. And that's the 2nd hit of the night for Lonnie. On base for the 3rd time. Half swing got him a base hit.
The 3rd baseman, Terry Pendleton.
Pendleton into left center field. That ball is down, and a bad... Well, it's off the wall. Lonnie Smith is held up at 3rd, and he didn't do very good base running. That was terrible by Lonnie.
He didn't pick the ball up. He stopped when he rounded second base.
Little roller, and they'll get an out without a run scored. They got Gant again. He's 0 for 4. He'll be up with the bases loaded and 1 out. Great opportunity for Atlanta. Nasty spot for the Twins. 1 out. And the play is to home. Out there. Out there. Seventh game of the series. Pinch hitter is up. Randy Bush. Up the middle, base hit. Ron Gant comes to it. 1 out, the runner back. So Gladden fails to move the runner over. John Smoltz. Runner going. Base hit. First and 3rd, 1 out. And who's up? Puckett. It gives way to Mike Stanton. Let's go down to Jim Cott.
Bats, Bobby probably considers 1 run. You know, that's going to open the floodgate. What 1 run's going to win it. So he's playing it like the bottom of the 9th instead of the bottom of the 8th. Ken Herbeck.
And a line drive and a double play sends us into the 9th inning scoreless. So the Braves catch a break. Stanton catches a break. And Herbeck failed to bring him home. Hunter has a double in 3 trips. to the third baseman, Pagliarulo. 1 out. Now it's Olsen. He's 0 for 3. Newman gets it. Minnesota could win the World Series with a run in the ninth.
Some nasty fastballs in on the hands.
Into right center. That ball gets down. Davis stops it first.
Chile almost missed first base, rounding the bag.
And bunted well. It's a base hit. With 2 strikeouts.
Well, one would think you're...
They switch off, and a ground ball to Lemke. They get 1, and a double play. The runner ends up at third with 2 out. Lemke and Belliard pulled it off. It's within 1 out of extra innings for the 3rd time in this series, but the Braves still have to get there. A walk to Pagliarulo.
2 things to keep in mind. Alejandro Pena made 2 wild pitches in the National League Championship Series.
Pagliarulo across the way with 2 out here in the bottom of the 9th. Runner going. 10th inning coming up. How much better can it get? The Twins have left 9, and we're still scoreless. Plays short for the Twins. He's playing short, and that's not an unusual position for him. Jack Morris still pitching, and a foul ball. Harper can't see it, and he caught it. He didn't know where it was, but he caught it. Plows are batting for Belliard. He gets his 8th strikeout. Shortstop Leas. Atlanta hasn't scored in 10 innings against Jack Morris. Top of the order coming up. We're piling up some records, and here we are, scoreless in the bottom of the 10th with Gladden, the batter, against Pena. Broken bat, fly ball's going to drop. He's trying. Save! Going to take another miracle for the Braves. Now block bunts. Pendleton goes to first. Lemke took the throw. There's the winner at third base, 1 out. Jim Cott, what's going on where you are?
Well, it wouldn't surprise me to see him walk Herbeck also, because Jarvis Brown is now the designated hitter, and the last left-handed pinch hitter, Gene Larkin, has a bat up the runway. Be interesting to see what Bobby Cox tries.
Gene Larkin, more from Jim Cott.
Well, I don't know if Bobby Cox is aware of all the injury problems on the Minnesota roster, but Gene Larkin, can almost see him limping up to home plate. He can swing the bat, but he cannot run, so very vulnerable to a double play in this situation.
Bases loaded, 1 out. Infielders are sort of halfway at second and short. Pena in a jam. The Twins are going to win the World Series. The Twins have won it. It's a base hit. It's a 1-0 10-inning victory.